Good morning. It is March 11th, and we're on day 52 of the journey. Just to give a quick summary of what today has. I'm going to go 51 kilometers to Baklu. I pre-booked a spot. I found a hotel for $6 right off the main road that I'll be on, and it's pretty well just the QL1A. There's a section of the QL1A that I'm able to get off, and it only adds 1 kilometer. It looks like it's called the HL17, and yeah, and I can ride on that for a little while. It probably is a less busy road. I'll cut in a screenshot of that right here. And yeah, that's what the journey has. That's all. Like I said, I'm breaking this up into 2 nights, 3 sections to get to Kamau. And yeah, that's pretty well all I have. And I appreciate all the people that have been leaving comments and stuff. If I get a little late to the comments, it's just because I'm either distracted of doing something, or but I do eventually get around to it. I'll put a little heart on each one that I read, so you'll know if I read your comments or not. So hey, thank you guys for all the comments, and it's fun to keep this interactive, and I will get back to everybody's comments eventually, or at least give it a little heart to show you that I did read it. So all right guys, well, let's hit the road. Hey, I got my mic on. It's a little windy out and there's traffic from the noise. I'm not sure how bad this is going to pick it up, because I do believe I have the speakers on the Osmo itself. So you might pick up a lot of background noise and wind. So, but if the footage is too noisy, I'll just throw this out. I'm just stopping in the park. I just headed out the door like a half an hour ago. I saw Windmart right there. I already had some grapefruit, and I picked up some energy drinks and stuff. I'm just sitting in the park taking advantage of the shade. So after my journey here is complete, I'm going to be crossing the border into Cambodia. And I really don't know what to do in Cambodia. So since I have no plans, I might just continue on with my bicycle and just keep pedaling through Cambodia. Cambodia only gives you a month. Like I said, I'm trying to check off the world, honestly, because financially it's more financially sound just to keep traveling. United States is just too expensive. The way I was living in the United States was in a tent and all this. So if you watch my last few videos, I've explained it. I lived in a tent. I worked for like 3 years. That's actually what's afforded me a lot of this luxury, is just saving what I would spend in rent into my savings, and just saving for like a small piece of property. But instead of buying the property, I went out traveling, and then I realized, wow, if I just budget my money right and don't travel too fast, because what can suck my bank account dry would it be like bus ticket, you know, and plane ticket, bus ticket, you know, those tickets are the big expenditure. But for like boarding and stuff, you know, boarding is fairly cheap, even in the more expensive spots. But I also have the Workaway app, so if I need to use the Workaway app, I can use that as a tool if I'm in a more expensive country. But honestly, I just avoid the more expensive countries. Like, I would love to go see my ancestral root home of Ireland, but Ireland is crazy expensive. So I'm just going to wait until, someone told me to wait until they're in another recession and then go visit. And yeah, that's one way of traveling. Wait until a country hits a bad spot or a natural disaster or something and go visit it. I think there was a guy on YouTube that had a video. My friend sent me a video about that he goes to countries after a natural disaster or something just because it's cheaper to visit. But it kind of seems vulturous to me, but nah, I guess not really, because I was in Israel when the fighting broke out, October 7th or whatever, and I didn't leave. I still had a month on my visa, so I stayed in Israel, and everybody just jumped ship. Everybody, all the tourists just went whoop, and it got nice. It really did. It definitely got nice because it's just the locals and you. And the locals really appreciate that you stayed around and you didn't take off. And so there's a benefit of actually seeing the people, meeting the people, and not being so crowded. And like, you know, when, you know, I guess when something like that happens. But yeah, so when I get to Cambodia, I'm just projecting in the future. I might just continue with my bike ride. I'll probably have a separate folder in my Google Maps just for Cambodia, because I split up each new spot I go in different folders, and I'll just share those folders so you can see where I'm going along the way. Like I said, plans can always change, and which they do. But till then, I'm just going to take these 50 kilometers nice and slow for today. Get rid of some of this weight by putting it in my belly. And yeah, all right, guys. Bye. Ooh, wow. Wow. Hello. Hello. Xa xỉ.
Hào cây nè.
Hello. Hello. Hello, hello.
Where you from?
From America.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So I got off of the QL1A and headed south and ended up on this road actually. I think it's kind of the continuation of the HL12 as far as I can tell on the map. But where I joined up, it kind of, at least by Google Maps, it says HL12 ended there, but it's just the continuation of it. This will run me right into my destination I want to go, but that's a beautiful road. It's shady, and yeah, it's just beautiful little houses, and yeah, just a nice road. Hey. Hello. Hello. No, 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 just bicycle. Hello. Home sweet home. All right, I made it to Baklu. So goal accomplished. I got a $6.40 hotel here. Like I said, affordable accommodations. Looks like I'll be getting to my stated goal of Kamal tomorrow. It is from here. I'm pretty sure it's another 65 kilometers. So, yeah, so tomorrow I'll be hitting there, and that'll be as far south as I'm pretty well going. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to go out to the point, but who knows? I'll figure that out tomorrow when I get there. I had a few comments actually. Someone made a comment in. It was Don Joe made a comment. He wanted to know actually what I spent total. And I was like, you know, on everything, repairs and everything. So how much do I actually have invested in this cheap little bicycle? Because I keep saying the $100 bicycle, but I've invested money in the flat tires and everything like that. So I decided I should probably share that information because it is a legitimate question that I should. So the calculations I've done now, this is how I figured it. It's not an exact science. I'm just going by my memory, and my memory is not that good. So I figure about 60,000 each flat, each tube for each flat, 5 of them. I know I've had 8 flats, but 3 of them were included in the cost of the work that was getting done. So 5 that I bought outright. So 380 was the repairs that I did on this last one, where he sold me the tires and the tubes, and we got them on. The bicycle shop I went before that was, I think, around 475,000. That was to get the derailleurs adjusted and stuff, and that one flat repaired. And then, and I put in like about 150,000. This is all dong, of course. 150,000 in just miscellaneous tools like a wrench, a pump I bought for 80,000, stuff like that. And then the original 2,600,000 for the bicycle. So all in all, it comes out to 3,905,000 VND. So we rounded it up to 4 million, you know, for wherever I might have missed something. Then we still only come out to $157 total I spent on the bicycle. And that's with all the flats. That's actually having someone actually, you know, fix the derailleurs for me or adjust them, you know what I'm saying? The last guy didn't charge me labor. He was nice. He just charged me for the parts that he sold me. Yeah, so total investment, I'm only in $157, which is ridiculously cheap. It means after I'm done with this, I don't have to ship my bike anywhere. I can just give it to the first kid that needs a bike that I can see, you know. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of bikes in Vietnam, but I'm pretty sure there's a kid somewhere that wants a bicycle. Yeah, so thanks, Don, for that question. I'll leave you a post. You know, I haven't gotten around to responding to your question yet, but also I'd like to say, Milo, thank you, Milo, for thank you for the compliment on how my editing's going. I know everybody says the 4K is very nice, but I thank you for mentioning. Yeah, I'm glad that my editing's not like so unbearable. Like and John is one person I also like to mention. These are just the most recent comments. John, I hope you're feeling better. And yeah, that trip that trip between Chiang Mai and Bangkok, I walked a little bit of that, starting in one of the national parks there, and I just walked southbound, following the train line. And if I didn't like the area I was in, or there was too much room between one town and the other, I could always just hop on the train and go. It was a very nice little route. So anyway, I don't want to go much further than this on this. I just wanted to go ahead and it was a legitimate question. So I wanted to tell you guys how much I actually did spend on the bike, and it's not much. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to say good night, y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to package this all together and throw it on YouTube for you guys. All right. Bye.